Hey, ladies. Thank you. Good to see you all. Today is Monday, May the 22nd. I was supposed to have jury duty today, but it was, I was told not to appear, but I still have to call again to see if, my services will be required.
Word.
Okay,
No
okay.
So
problem.
to end up going to work. So welcome everyone. So good to see you all on the line tonight.
Thank
Thank
you.
you for joining us. This session is to help us to be more successful in our Avon business. Um, we're getting a little feedback. I don't know who it is. If you're watching the replay, thanks for watching. We hope that you will be inspired to grow your Avon business or any direct selling business that you have. Welcome everyone once more. And I just want to say congratulations, team. Congratulations to all of you, because you have been working hard and you have dedicated yourself to your business. You've sticking through it even when the going gets tough, and for all of us it has gotten challenging, let's say. And I constantly hear about you adding new customers, and I'm so glad for those updates, that we keep getting, Tamara, from we started the celebration with, people telling us about their new customers. I'm just so happy each time when I hear from the team that they have added new customers. And you must be doing something right, because we have people who are inquiring about becoming Avon reps. And so it means that we are doing something right. And so I just want to say congratulations, team, and to just keep on pushing, because better days are ahead of us all. And if we keep doing and keep learning and keep growing, then definitely we will achieve the goals that we have set for ourselves as it pertains to our business. So congratulations again, everyone, on the hard work that you have been doing, for sticking through it, sticking to it, and doing the best that you can.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Okay, some of the Avon happenings that are going on or coming up. As you know, tomorrow we'll end our campaign 9 and we will begin tomorrow ends campaign 10. Sorry, tomorrow ends campaign 10 and we are going into campaign 11 on Wednesday. So those of you like myself, I have my stuff here to put my order in. So those of you who have not yet submitted your orders, you have until tomorrow, 11:59 p.m. to submit those orders. So come on and rally up those last bunches of orders to be submitted before 11:59 p.m. Tuesday night. Also coming up is our Avon convention. I'm excited. Is anyone else excited about convention? I am excited to go to Washington and to see my Avon family and to see all the other things that's happening that we know nothing about right now. And there is a lot based on the different emails that we've been getting. There is a lot of changes. There are a lot of people who have, switched and gone and added, and so I'm excited to meet those people and to see all the new products that are going on as well. So if you have not registered yet, please go ahead and register. You don't have to be in person, but everybody knows that when
You're freezing.
you're in one, cannot make it. Is that Miss Brown?
It's better now. She's freezing.
Okay. For you to join. I'm freezing.
It's like static and going in and out. Yes.
I'm sorry. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. As I was saying, you don't have to be in the room, but everybody knows the energy is in the room. But if you can't make it, you can always register for the online participation. But we would love to have some more of you if you're able to attend. All right, and that is August 12th. Is it August 12th to August 15th, August 11th, somewhere? 11 to
13.
yeah, 11 to the 13th of August. And a couple of us have already registered, booked, and ready to be in the building. So if anyone else would like to join us, come on down to Washington.
Yeah, woohoo! We're excited about
Dash for
convention.
Dash for cash incentive. And those of you who've had gotten your keychains, I hope we get to see each other during the summer so we can show off our keychains, our charms. So congratulations again for your hard work and dedication in placing your 3 consecutive orders in order to achieve your keychains. And remember, this campaign is the last campaign. If you miss campaign 9, you still have the opportunity to get it in campaign 10, and this is the last opportunity. If you have not placed your campaign 9 orders to get your keychain, do so now in campaign 10 so you can get your keychains and your charm. If you don't, you have forfeited your gift. That's what they've said. If you don't place that order, you've forfeited your gift, okay?
Yep.
Also, the Dash for Cash incentive is going on, and I hope that you're checking your dashboards to see how far you are to getting your $25, or for those of us who have already surpassed their goal, to getting another $25.
Yeah.
So please check your dashboards or contact your team leaders. That is either Angeline, or for those people who are on my team, they can contact me. I will have to figure out a way to get the information from Orynthia's team for Orynthia's team members, so that I'm able to do it. I know her account number and stuff, but because I've never signed in at home, I don't want to, you know, I'm not trying to sign in at home. I would have to get her permission to do so to get
right. Yeah.
But for those of you, just let me know and I will get the information from her and give it to you. But congratulations nonetheless, because I know that we are working hard to get at least our $25 Dash for Cash incentive. For those of you who are thriving to get that extra, keep pushing, as Angeline said before, keep pushing and gaining those new customers. Okay?
Yeah, for sure.
So how do you know if you go to your dashboard? How do you know? Where is it at on here?
It's under if you don't see it on your dashboard, Jeannie, you should be able to see it in the incentives. Just check Dash for Cash and you will be able to see where you are. But it should show up on your dashboard.
Yeah, and for Jeannie as another option too, she because she has Vibe.
Yeah.
She has Vibe. So you can, when you go into Vibe, you can see it. I will.
What is Vibe?
Okay.
All right.
So give me a second. Yeah, we'll go into it and show you how to get to that. Okay, Jeannie, in a little bit.
Personal sales.
Next slide, Ange.
Okay, so since we're here, let me just finish up with Avon. I don't know if you got a chance to check this out as yet.
No, and I need to. I saw it come up. I saw it yesterday, or I think it was yesterday, and I saw that. I'm like, oh yeah. I said, I wonder if these hotels are all over the world. Because
Right.
I'm planning on going to Jamaica. I wonder if I will be able to get 65% off a hotel.
Right.
But I did see that.
So this is a new perk that Avon has for us, where you can get hotels through Hotel Planner, and you can get hotels from. We'll see how wide it is. At least throughout. For now, we know throughout the United States, and you can get up to 65% off on these hotels. So it is exciting. It is exciting and it doesn't matter. It's just your membership. It doesn't matter what your level of membership is. You can have access to it. So that's good. All right, so tonight, ladies, it's all about customer service, and we are going to be just kind of talking and sharing with each other and learning about how we answer certain questions from our customers, and maybe just people who are not customers, and sometimes we do not know the correct language to use. And so we thought that it would be a good opportunity for us to share tonight on how we answer certain questions that our customers and friends may ask us, so that together we can learn the language to use to answer some of these questions. And we can learn from each other too, some of the questions that are posed to us, and how we answer them. And Tamara is gonna ask us about the first one. So the question will be posed, and we will throw it out. Tonight we have, apart from the three of us, we have Denise and we have Cheryl. And so we're gonna be throwing it to you first, to hear your answers. And then we will chime in to say, what our input.
Okay, the first question. Ms. Cheryl, someone comes to you and says, I would like to start Avon. What can you tell me about Avon? And can I make money? What would you say?
I would greet them hello, tell them that's good. We would love to have you. I always tell them we would love to have you join our team. And what did you say? They said they want to know if they can make money?
Yeah. And what can you tell me about Avon?
Well, what I do, I tell them your money, so far as you can make as much money as you want to make, or as much money as you can, depending on fitting around your schedule, whatever you can do. And what I usually tell them about Avon is say that Avon has been around for a long time. And excuse me, I'm sneezing. And then I also advise them of the products in the book, the products that I think, I mentioned to them what may be good. And I also happened to ask them about, do they have any people? Have you spoke to anybody about Avon yet? Because again, they may have inquiries about some things that your customers or people that you spoke to have already been asking for.
Good points. Good points, Cheryl. Good points. First of all, you have to greet the person. So you have to, you have to let the person know or feel welcome. Basically.
Oh, you did hear me say I greet them first, right?
Yes, that's what I said.
No,
I'm just going over your point.
What you said.
I'm going over your point.
Okay.
Yes.
Right.
So you greet them. And you let them know how happy you are that they would like to be a part of your team, because the fact that they have come to you means that they want to be associated with you, right? So that's the first thing. So you're happy that they want to come and join you. And the next thing is, what can you tell them about Avon? The first thing is Avon has been around for a long time, over 135 years. That's the
Mm-hmm.
benchmark that we use, over 135 years. How many other companies apart from Avon, and I think Pepsi are one of them, that has been around for that long? So that is one of the things. The fact that we are a stay here company, we are a long lasting company, means that we must be providing something that people like. And what are those things? Products and products upon products. Avon has expanded their product line. So choose something that you know, that you like, that you've used, that you can talk of. Don't go trying to talk about something that you've never used. Talk about products that you've used. Talk about something that you like. Talk about something that you have experience with talking about. And then what you can do now is ask them, after you've spoken about your favorite product, you ask them, is there a product that you've used from Avon? Or is there someone who you know that have used Avon products, and what do they think about it? Because you want to also engage the person who you are, who's interested. You want to know what they know as well. You want to know what they can talk about Avon, because if they're going to be a part of the company, as Miss Cheryl says, talk about the products with them and ask them, have you spoken to someone already about Avon? Because most of the times when people come and say they want to be a part of it, someone they know is interested in buying Avon. Someone they know is interested in buying Avon. So they've heard Avon talk, spoken in their circle, and they know Cheryl or they know Denise, and they're going to go to that person because they know that that person sells, is an Avon representative. What about you, Denise? Is there anything that you would like to add to that?
Just
Yes,
before Miss Denise speak, sorry, Tamara, just want to welcome Miss Pinky and Mrs. Stone Brown to the meeting. Good to see you.
Sorry, my
Oh
no,
no,
it was not. I'm sorry.
Good to see your lovely faces. And what we're doing tonight is just to sharpen up our customer service skills and to see how we would answer these questions. We have just 3 questions from 3 categories that customers or friends or family would ask us about, and we want to share how we would respond to these questions. And then after we hear what you guys have to say, then we will, give our input as to how we would answer the question and make suggestions to help you to have a little more language or more words to use. So we'll hear what you have to say first, and when we have heard from all of you, then we will share, give our input.
Okay.
Go ahead, Miss Denise.
okay.
So the question is, I'm sorry.
Oh,
The
sorry.
question is, a customer has asked, because they came in after a customer has asked, I would like to start Avon. What can you tell me about Avon? Can I make any money from Avon? So that is what, and I'm sure we have all heard that. And so we want to learn from you, how would you respond to that? So we're going to be coming around to you, Miss Pink and Miss Stone, Miss Brown.
Okay, I will tell them my name is Denise Brown. I've been selling Avons for 5 years, going on 6. I started out with I called you my supervisor, Miss Angie. She got me started, and I would give them a book to see what they like in the book. Then I would tell them, yes, we've been existing for 135 years. Avon is good. I love selling Avons. And if there's anything in the book that you like, that you see for me, I'll go with the perfume and I will let them know about the perfume, how it smells, whatever. Then I will tell them, if you like what you see in the book, make sure that you get more than one, because sometimes it goes out of stock quick. And if you are interested in becoming an Avon representative, you can come under my wing. And if there's anything that you need to know that I don't know, I will refer them to Miss Angie.
Very good, Denise. I like that last point. You know, sometimes if we don't know, you know, we can nicely say to them, that's a good question, but let me get back to you. You know, let me do some research and get back to you on that, you know, so that they know that it's like, you know, you can't say, oh, I don't know. You know, it's like, you know, that's a good question. Let me do some research and get back to you on that, you know? All right, very good point.
Oh, can I say something else?
Sure.
I'm glad that we're on this topic, because one of my customers, she had me laughing. I couldn't get mad at her. She's older than I am. I call her mother. Her name is Mother Fisher. And she ordered 2 different things out of 2 different campaigns. So she gave me $30 too much money. So I was like, why she give me $30? So I gave the $10 back to her grandson. I said, tell Mother Fisher, she gave me too much money. So when we came back to Bible study, she said, let me speak to you for a second. So I said, oh Lord, what did I do now? She said, why you give me back the $10? I said, because that was too much money that you gave me. She said, no, I ordered some jewelry. I said, no, you did not. She said, yes, I did. I said, hold that thought, I'll be right back. I will let you know what you ordered, what you haven't ordered. So I looked in, thank God I keep this paper. I have a whole lot of paper and I like writing. So whatever my customers order, I make a copy for me and a copy for them. So I looked in the thing, I went back and looked on the, my phone as well. So I said, oh, okay. So I took a picture. So when she came to church Sunday, I said, could we talk? So I got your information that you had wanted. So she said, so did I order the jewelry? I said, no, ma'am. So I had to show her the picture that I took, what she had ordered. So she said, wait a minute. So why I didn't order the jewelry? I said, because you said you'd get back with me. So she said, okay, thanks a lot.
Yeah. How we communicate with our customers can, you know, can have a lasting impact on how long our customers stay with us. So good pointers, Denise, good pointers.
Thank you, I'm learning.
Yeah. How about you, Miss Pink? I would like to start Avon. What can you tell me about Avon? Can I make money?
Yes, I'll tell them, yes, you can make money, but it's hard work. I'll tell them you can make money, but it's hard work.
Yep.
I have them come over and I show them my books, show them how they'll do the order. And I'll even, because I want them to come, I'll even show them the commission that they'll make if they because, you know, you have to show them so that they'll be interested. Yeah, and, you know, I'll encourage them and tell them, yeah, you can, but certain products, sometimes it's slow. And I'll show them different ways, like what I do, if I can make money.
Yes.
How I make my money.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yes.
Good
I like
point.
that. I like that. Take them under your wing and show them how you do your business. Give them an example of how it's done, how you make your money, so that they can see that the person who they're with is not just gonna, you know, be there as just, you know, someone who's just sitting there, but they see that you're doing the work as well. And they will also be encouraged to do the work. And I like the honesty, because you know, some people see us and they think it's easy. It's not easy. It's hard work. especially for those of us who work a 9-to-5 job on top of doing this. It's hard work.
And have a
It's hard
family.
work, but dedication. I think it was Miss Cheryl that said, you know, you get what you put in. You know,
Yeah.
you make as much as you wish. Must
Yeah,
money
everybody
wish.
put that. I was out today.
Oh, good, Miss Pink. Good.
Good job. Wow. Good job.
You make
Come
as much
Jersey,
money
man.
as you
Come on,
wish.
Jersey.
Yeah.
All right, Miss Constance, you're up.
Good evening, everyone. I get on late, because I was out, so I didn't hear everything, but I know the topic as of now is how would you tell someone about Avon?
Yes.
Basically, I will walk with my book at work, and I'll show a few coworkers, and one of my first coworker, is like word of mouth. This one see this one with something and say, where you get it? And they saw me with the book and they say, oh, you sell Avon? I say, yes, I do. And they say, let me see your book. And from one to the other to the other, that's how I get my sales. I haven't been out like to sell the product like out of my job, but from one customer to the other, and that's how I get my product moving. Yeah.
Okay. So you introduce the books to them. So
right.
What if one of your customers asked you, how can they start? How can they become a part of the business? How would you explain that to them?
I haven't got that far.
Okay. All right. So
I
what
love
you
it.
would say,
I love it. I love it.
what you could say is, let me, another way is, let me get back to you on that. Let me set up a meeting with my upline so that she can explain that to you. So anyone who is not yet comfortable, because I know not all of us is comfortable with it.
Right.
So if you're not comfortable with it, just know that that is what we're here for.
Right.
That is what this platform is here for. If one of you come with a new representative one day or someone that's interested, guess what? That whole meeting will be turned into something, into the opportunity, an opportunity meeting, so that we can share it with other people. So if you're not comfortable, as some of us aren't, then this is where you go. So you say, I'll get back to you on that. I will set up a meeting with my upline so that we can all meet together and discuss the opportunity.
Also, Angie is very supportive. I need to know something, I would call her. Mostly I would text her because most time I'm at work. And she would
amen to that.
She's very supportive, and if I need to have a question, I could text her and she would text me right back. So she's very good, in responding.
You're very responsive, yes.
Responsive and just to add one little note to how Cheryl started off with her answer. She said, we would love to have you as a part of the team. And that, Constance, is something that you would because what you want to do is the first response you want to give them is almost an embrace. Oh my God, wow. We would love to have you as a part of the team. That would be great. Oh my God, that if the first reaction they should get is an embrace,
excitement.
Is excitement, you know, and then to say, I'm new, I'm learning myself, but listen, let me get back to you because I have to talk to him. Oh my God, this is so, you know what I mean? Just that kind of excitement, so that you can definitely have something to work with for them. But this is good, guys. This is good getting this kind of a feedback.
Okay.
Hi, Miss
Yeah.
Judy.
Hi,
How are you?
I'm doing, I'm sorry I'm late. I just came in from physical therapy and
Oh.
traffic was not nice to me.
Yes,
We're
at
glad
this
to
time
see
of
you
the
though.
evening. Yes, we're glad to see you. We're starting out with some questions that people might pose to us on a daily basis. They know we sell Avon, and they themselves are interested in Avon. So they're coming to you and they're asking you, I would like to start Avon. What can you tell me about Avon, and can I make money? And we're asking you all to chime in and tell us, what you would say if someone came to you and pose those questions to you. Go ahead, Miss Judy.
I don't know because no one's ever come to me and asked me that question.
Okay, so you would be in the
believe
same
me,
categories.
in all the years that I've been in Avon, no one has ever asked me that question.
But hypothetically, if someone asked you, what would you do? Would you need, you could also do the same thing that we just said. I'm so happy to have you join our team. I can't wait to have you as part of our team. Let me get back to you. Let me set up a meeting with my upline and yourself, and we can talk more about it. Or you can invite them, you can let myself and Angeline know that you have somebody interested in becoming an Avon consultant, and then we can create a meeting around that, that individual or that opportunity. So as I said before, if you are unsure of what to say, let us know and we will assist you. But here we have some good pointers from our fellow representatives.
Yes.
Before I jump into them. Jeannie and Angeline, is there anything that you guys would like to add to that?
Did you know you don't really need a realtor to sell your house?
You hear that? You know you don't really need a realtor to sell your house. No, I think that these have been some great points, ladies, and so thank you so much for it, from greeting and introducing yourself and the excitement and the length of time that Avon has been around, the products and so on. And just remember, guys, that in almost any business there are products that are seasonal. So for example, with the bug guard, even in Florida, in the wintertime, it gets cooler there. And so bug guard is not sold as much because it gets cooler. When the temperature falls, the bugs go away. We stay inside more and the bugs stay away too. I don't know where they go, but they stay away as well. So we don't, that is a seasonal product that we sell more spring, summer into fall. And so there are some products that are seasonal. Now, when people express an interest in becoming a rep, I don't think it's necessary at the onset to be talking about the products that are not available. They're not yet in Avon. And so I don't think it is important to introduce that to them. It's like when you go to buy something and people give you these fine prints that we all don't read most times, and then you realize, oh my God,
That's where the
realize something. So there are some things that we, like I say, keep it simple, keep it short, excited, and answer them as best as you can. And if they have any further questions, then you can certainly refer them. But this has been great, really good.
Yeah. And what you can also mention is the different organizations that Avon collaborates with.
Yeah.
You know, they collaborate with
breast cancer and
they
research.
they collaborate with domestic violence and stuff like that. So mention the things that Avon also contributes to, because you never know who, just by saying that, you know, will be, you know, immediately, you know, send their interest 10% higher.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The fact that they contribute to these things, you know, is some of the reasons why people do it as well.
Yeah. So true. Jeannie?
I don't know. I agree with what everybody's saying. I don't really have anything to add.
Okay, well, the next question is yours, so you can lead us.
Oh gosh. I want to try some of the Avon new fragrances. What can you tell me about them? Well, I can bring them some samples.
No, you're not answering. You know what Tamara just did? Ask the other team members how they would answer the question. So it's not really you that's
okay. I got it. Okay, ladies. Hi. The next question is what it says I want to try some Avon new fragrances. What can you tell me about them? So who's gonna go first? Denise? I'm tired.
Okay. All right. I'll continue if you want me to.
If they ask about any type of fragrance, I will give them, well, what I do on a daily basis, I carry samples. Or if they smell something on me, they ask, excuse me, that smells good on you. What kind of perfume is it? So I'll tell them my favorite, Haku, the blue top, is several different types, but I like the blue top. And I also give them some samples. And once they look at the samples and they, smell them, then they let me know which perfume that they want, if we have it in stock.
Okay. I guess that's good. Who wants to go next? I don't know who's all. Cheryl, you want to answer the question? I want to try some of the Avon new fragrances. What can you tell me about them?
What I usually do is I have samples on me too. So I do give them samples, and then also I usually mix up the scents with the seasons. Like if I smell something on, like I mix up some stuff that I be having on too. I think it's that H2O or something. I might be saying it wrong, but I wear a lot of that, and along with the body butter. What I'll tell them is usually, besides giving them samples, is that if for the summer you may want something softer opposed to if you were trying something else. And I'll let them know this is new, this is out, try this to see if you like that for this, like a summer scent.
Okay, so you're giving suggestions. And that is a light fragrance, though. I have a couple of people who like to use that because it's not strong and it don't stay in the room when you do that.
What's the name of that?
The H2O. It's the H2O, free.
302.
Yes, free. It might be a 302 or something like that. It's some numbers. I use that up. It's like $11.99. I almost have to order one for myself every campaign, and I have 3 other people that they'll usually get 2 bottles too because they mix it up with a lot of stuff too.
All right, who's next on the line? I think you said Pinky. Miss Pinky is on the line.
Yeah. Well, I'm always introducing fragrances to my customer. I always be giving away sample. I'm always telling them, try this one. This one is new. You like it. So that's what I always do. I'm always introducing new fragrances.
So, I don't know the other lady's names that's up there. Sorry. I don't know who else can answer the question. I don't know who's there.
All right, so, Judy, you wanna
Judy. I forgot her
answer
name.
the question? So customers say to you, and these can be hypothetical. It does not have to be something that may have happened with you. Avon has had some new fragrances. We've all seen them. We all know that they have the haikus have always been around. Then they
Well,
introduced the intense fragrances.
yeah,
The rare fragrances have been around, and they introduced the intense, and the same thing with the mesmerized. We now have the intense, as well as some new fragrances that Avon has. And it has been a variety of them, and people seem to really be gravitating towards them. So
yeah.
if there's a customer that comes to you that may not be aware of these fragrances, but of the particular fragrances, but they know that they exist, what would you tell them? How would you introduce these fragrances to them?
I would give them samples and ask them what type of fragrance, what type of notes in their fragrance do they like, and go from there. Because I just gave someone like 5 samples of different fragrances because she was looking for something like a woody note.
Okay.
And when I see her this week, I'll see if she tried them and if she liked them.
Okay. Good. Good point, Judy. Good point. Good point about the note, because it's important to know what they're looking for, so it's a good question to ask them.
I have a question. Okay, my screen is jumping, and I don't know if it's on your end or my end.
Oh, I'm not sure. I thought I saw my screen jumped earlier too, so I'm not sure.
And it's making me crazy.
Oh, it's a constant jump?
Yes.
Oh no, mine is not jumping. It just jumped a little earlier.
And I just can't stop it.
Miss Constance, how would you answer this question? Constance? We lost her?
Might have stepped away.
Constance, are you mute? No, she's not muted. She probably.
No, she might look like she stepped away.
Stepped away. Okay. So Tamara, you're more the fragrance expert. But what I would say, guys, as it pertains to fragrances, you really want, it's good to have samples. It's fantastic to have samples. Samples should be the second thing that you do, because it is important to know what they are interested in to begin with. And so the point that Judy brought up about asking them what type of notes they're looking for, each fragrance has 3 notes, Tamara, at least?
Yeah, it has a top note, it has a middle note, and it has the bottom note. The bottom note is the one that stays the longest.
Right.
So you want to know, because they're saying, the question is, I want to try some of Avon's new fragrances, which means that they might have already tried some fragrances that they've liked, but they want to try something new. So as Angeline and Miss Judy saying, what have they used before? So you have to find out what they've used before, because you don't want to give them samples of stuff that they've already used. So you have to find out what fragrances they've used before. And as Judy and Angeline says, what are they thinking of? What kind of, notes are they thinking of? Or what kind of scents are they thinking of? Most people will tell you they want something sweet, they want something mild, they want something, they won't come and would say,
fruity.
a lot of them won't say, I want something that has bergamot. A few people might say vanilla or bergamot or jasmine. So the good thing about the Avon brochures that I love is that they give you the notes. If it's not on the brochure, it's on the boxes. So they give you what is in the fragrances, and they also categorize the fragrances in different, whether it's sweet, whether it's spicy, whether it's, whether it's not summer, whether it's I'm forgetting the different things.
Floral.
Like the haiku blue is more of a fresh,
fresh,
so
fresh
everything
and
is
warm.
categorized.
Yes.
Everything is categorized.
Yep.
So if they come to you and they say, oh, I want something fresh, then you know exactly where to go. So all right, let me take a sample out of this. Let me take a sample out of that. So samples are good, but we have to know how to use them when someone is specific in asking the question.
I have a question. Do y'all remember the bottle of how the Amari came in before is in the bottle that is in now? I think I sent it to you, Miss Angie.
Yes.
Remember the old time of the bottle about this big?
Yes.
They got the spray thing on it. One of my customers asked me about that. Then another one asked me about passion. I never knew we had passion years ago.
Yeah.
They said they describe it as in the red bottle. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. So what I did, I went on Amazon and eBay and looked up passion. Like, oh no, we don't sell that no more. They even asked about charisma.
Yeah, charisma was in yellow bottle.
Yep.
Yeah. So those are fragrances that we used to have. Good point. Tamara, you're finished?
Those were top.
Yeah. That's basically it. Just engage. Just remember to engage the customer. It's good to make suggestions of what we like, but just remember to engage the customer and ask them what it is that they've worn and what it is that they're looking for. So that, and then what you can always do is, if there's something that you like and you want them to try, you said, I put a little something extra in. I want you to try that. And let me know what you think about it,
Yeah. Yeah. And that is true. You can definitely introduce. So if people are always buying the haiku, then you can introduce the haiku intense. Depending on which one they've been buying. You can choose to introduce them to the intense. But when it comes on to fragrances, you really want to be asking more questions more than anything else. And as Tamara says, Avon provides us with a host of information. And one of the outcomes that I would hope that we get from this meeting is that we are prompted to do some further research, if it is even to look. When we go to put the item in, there is a description of the item below, and it tells you how to use the product. Almost every product, the instructions are there as to how to use the product and when to use the product and so on. So there is, and sometimes in the
what's new,
there is even more information, and we have also gotten the fragrance wheel.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That we can also use to share with our customers.
Yeah, one of the past What's News, not too long ago, had the fragrance information in it. One of the newer ones, I can't remember what campaign it was, but it
Right.
had the information in it.
Right.
Those are things that you want to keep for yourself,
Yes.
have on hand. You know, you just could, after the campaign is done, you can just rip the page out and have it
Right.
for information purposes.
Yes. Almost every What's New, there is something in there that you can just rip the page. Most times it's the center page. You can always just rip the page out and you keep that. What I did was I bought a binder and I ripped those pages out to put in the binder so that I can have it as a reference, for them. And so the final question, thank you ladies for that. The final question is about skincare. And I'm not gonna go around because time is going. And this has been really helpful because what this will do for us as well is to help us to know where to focus in terms of our training or how we can help you further. I mean, we have gone through the whole fragrance thing before as well. Tamara has done an extensive thing too, but sometimes it's good to every now and again to be revisiting these things so that it will serve as almost a refresher. And the question is, I need to take better care of my skin. What would you suggest? And a lot of us, I've suggested to Tamara already that we do a really deep dive into skincare, and I have not gotten around to really frameworking that as yet. But I don't think enough of us are selling skincare. And the thing is, skincare is the highest, the products are the most expensive of most of our products. And so it means that we're losing an opportunity to be earning even more money. You know, the average skincare product within Avon is like $30. You know, it starts at, you know, for the moisturizers and so on at $20 at least. However, Avon teaches a 3-tier approach to skincare, where we cleanse, treat, and moisturize. And so then the cleansing, of course, is, you know, how you wash your face, and you treat it with using serums and so on. And then you moisturize, and there are day moisturizers and night moisturizers. Again, when it comes on to skincare, it's questions again, because sometimes you can't just tell from looking at somebody's face what their skincare routine is. So then the first thing we would want to ask them is, what do you currently do? And it's shocking that so many people, including a lot of us, do not have a good skincare routine, you know? And so we want to start by asking them the question as to what do you do right now? And then you can dive into, you know, the cleanse, the treat, and the moisturize. And again, there's a whole host of information in the What's News about the different skincare, as well as in the brochures. So unless somebody wants to add to that, for now, we're going to, we'll probably take up this question another time, because I'd love to know how you would answer this.
Answer that, yeah.
Yeah. Anything you wanted to add to the skincare bit, Tamara?
One of the things that I am glad about is a lot of the newer products that they've had, they have the steps on them. And I'm excited that they've added the toners, because a lot of people were asking about toners, and we never had toners for a while. But I'm so happy now that we have the opportunity to introduce toners as well. That's a part of the cleansing step. A lot of people love toners because it gives them that extra clean. So that's something, we do have toners now. So if there's someone that's asking, just let them know that we do have toners as well.
Yes, excellent point. So guys, we hope that you've gotten something from this and that it has helped you to be, thinking further. Our aim all the time is to help us all to be, better business people and to running our business from a knowledge base, knowing what we're doing and be confident about it because we're business people, and in this group, we don't say, oh, I sell Avon. No, we're business persons and we operate under the Avon brand. We're Avon consultants, and you hold your head up when you say it, and people will say, oh, I didn't know Avon is still around. Of course it is still around. Yes.
I heard so much of that today.
Yes, yes. And so, and look, and you are a great representative of this wonderful brand.
Yeah.
So that's really great. I just want to remind you, any questions or comments about what we have covered about these 3 questions, ladies, before I go on? No. So I just want to remind us all, as campaign 10 comes to a close, that the Dash for Cash is from campaign 9 to 11, or is 8 to 11?
8. Started in campaign 8.
8 to 11, yes. And so it means that campaign 11 is our last opportunity to earn that money. In my case, it's $100, and I think I'm like halfway past the halfway mark, so I'm happy about that. And I'm placing an order tonight. I would just want to encourage you all for campaign 10, do not wait until tomorrow to place your orders. Try to place or at least not tomorrow night. Try to place your order by, early afternoon tomorrow. If you have to wait until tomorrow, if you can place your order tonight, place your order tonight and get it over and done with, because those last minute, I'm telling you, it messed me up in campaign 8. It messed up Constance as well for campaign 8. And so we want to make every effort to place our orders as early as possible before the deadline comes, because you never know what might happen when we're dealing with technology. And then as we approach our target, we try to accomplish it for campaign 11. So we look at how much we have gotten so far, and then we look at the difference and make a determination as to whether we can strive for it. So to get to how much money we have to reach our target, we can go to Manage Business Incentive Hub, and then we go to Dash for Cash, and then you get the details, and it should take you to.
Did you know you don't? I dreamed for the day I would finally have my skin removal surgery after almost.
So it does not take you. Oh yes. Oh yes, so it shows me where I am. Shows you right there how close you are. So that's how you get to it. For those of us who are team leaders, when you go to leadership dashboard, it's there as well for you to see how far you are along the line. Okay. So it is right there. It tells you right there. Tells you. I want to get my $100.
Yep.
So yeah. So that's how that is, guys. So let's try our best. Keep pushing. Congratulations again on all that you do, and God bless you all. Thank you all. You know where to find us if you have any questions or comments or anything. Ready for a snapshot,
No.
guys?
Oh Lord Jesus, I can't see. My other picture.
Why I can't see Miss Pinky? Why is she black? And she not black.
I don't have any light.
You know, there's no light.
Nope, there's no light. I'm usually dark.
Right, and look at you, Judy. Judy
put the light
is
on first.
yeah.
I can't see.
Oh, she have on the shirt. I have on my shirt too. I was hoping it would show, but it doesn't show at all. Beauty Boss.
What kind of shirt?
It says Beauty Boss. Anyway, ladies, smile. Smile again.
Smile again.
All right, ladies, you have a great and wonderful night. Thank you all for your input, and I'll see you on the next one.
Bye.
Thank you. Have a good night.